In the previous example, we made some settings, like we just changed some settings on the status bar. We also changed the unit. But now if you open a new drawing, which you can simply by clicking this plus icon, you'll notice that once again your drawing will lose those settings and it will just start it again with the default settings, like the grid is again on, also this icon is on, and if you go to unit, simply type U and press enter, look at this, we are once again back to 4 precision. Even scale is inches, I mean the unit is inches, so it will completely lose all those settings. Now if you want to preserve the settings and if you want to open your drawing with the settings that you have made once, then you can save those settings as a template. So in this drawing, we have created unit settings that look like this. So we have precision of 2 for length, precision of 1 for angle, and millimeter as the unit. Also on status bar, only these 3 options are active: polar tracking, object snap tracking, and object snap. And also in object snap, only these 4 snap points are active: endpoint, midpoint, center, and intersection. And here in this polar tracking, we have only 90° selected. So if you want to preserve these settings, then save it as a template, and you can do that simply by going to this application button now. So I've made the settings. Now I'll go to application button and I'll select save as drawing template. Now when you do that, AutoCAD will take you to the default folder where templates are saved. So this is the folder where templates are saved, and actually it's a folder deep inside the installation directory. So it's inside C, users, the username, and this long list of folders, and right here we have template. Now if you want to save your own template here, it's fine, you can do that, or you can save it on another location like desktop. So I'll go to desktop and I'll just save it here. So I'm going to call it sample template. Now this template will be saved with DWT extension. So that's different from DWG, which is the default AutoCAD file format. So it's just saving it in DWT format. I'll click on save. If it prompts for a description, you can type it in here. So I'll just type in our sample template with unit. All right, that's my description, and I'll click OK. Now we have a template, and this template is on desktop. So I'll just minimize this and you can see that we now have a template. All right, now how about using this template? So I'll just close this so that we are back on 0 screen or the start screen. And now to start your drawing with the same settings, simply double click this template. And here again, we now have the template and its settings. So if I go to unit now, look at this, we have the settings preserved. We have decimal, 2 decimal precision here. We have the single precision for angle and millimeter as unit. Also on the status bar, we have only 3 of these options active, and here also all the settings are preserved. Not only that, if you now open a new drawing, it will open again with the same settings. So if I type UN, look at this, same settings, status bar, same settings. So now it will just use the template that you have made. Now, if you no longer want to use this template, and if you want to use again another template, then you need to just use another template once, and then AutoCAD will start using that. So now I'll go to this start screen, and once again I'll go to this drop down here and I'll select maybe AutoCAD.dwt, and once again we are back to this with different settings, different unit. Also, if you now open a new drawing, it will now use the last template, which is this one. So if you open a template once, AutoCAD will keep on using that template till you change it to another template. So that's how you can use a template. Also, another great thing about template is it won't override. What I mean is this. I'll just go to desktop and I'll use one of the templates which we have created. So I'll use our own template, and now let's save it. So I'll simply click on save. I'll go to desktop and I'll call it our drawing. All right, I'll click on save, and now apparently it looks like our template has now changed, and now our template should be renamed to our drawing, but that's not the case. Instead, we now have a new DWG file called our drawing, and template is still unchanged. So once you have created a template, it will remain there forever, and you can just keep on making modifications inside that, and when you save those modifications, it will be saved as a DWG file. So that's the advantage of a template. So now I'll close this one and I'll start my drawing with acad.dwt template, and here it is.